Hello and welcome to another tutorial here today. Today I'll be addressing Twitter Bootstrap, and I'll be starting a tutorial series on how to successfully use Bootstrap in your website and how to go about setting up your first Bootstrap site. Now Bootstrap is a web framework. It has CSS basically pre-made for you. So I'll be using a text editor today called Brackets. You can go ahead and look at their site by going to brackets.io, and they have a pretty nice site. So it's a really nice program, and you'll find out that it has a couple pretty cool features in it that has to do with live preview in Google Chrome. So that's something that's pretty important when it comes down to design, because you don't want to keep on opening up this single file and refreshing it every single time. So this just refreshes for you. So like in a good development workflow, I'll have my web browser open on another monitor, and then and then I will have I'll have my browser open in one window, and it will have brackets in like this window here, and I will automatically just seamlessly edit here, look over there, and you can see exactly how it works. So brackets is pretty nice because of that. So today I'll be talking about Bootstrap. So we're going to go ahead and go to getbootstrap.com. I think it is .com. Let's just try that. Should be. So once we get there, internet is running a little slow here today. Alright, we're here now, and we will go ahead and press download Bootstrap, and we're going to go ahead and get CSS files. JavaScript is going to give us a whole bunch of stuff, and that's perfectly fine. And we're just only going to use the main CSS and JavaScript files that they give us, and we'll actually go ahead and create the whole site from that. Now I'm going to be first doing little snippets of parts of the site, and then from there on out I will go ahead and branch off into different categories, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this window, and I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and name that a Bootstrap tutorial series. So that's kind of long, but yeah, it works. So inside of the dist folder we have CSS, fonts, and JavaScript. This is what we need, so go ahead, pull that over to there. So once we have that there, we're going to go ahead and double click on that, and we'll see that we have CSS, fonts, and JavaScript. We're going to go ahead and then go to new folder. We're going to put this in an assets folder, and go ahead and put those into there. And I want to, okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have an assets folder. That's fine. I want to go ahead and now right click. Actually, no, never mind. We're going to open up brackets. We're going to click and drag this folder into brackets, and that's where we're editing right now. We see we have an assets folder and the folder where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and click on a new file. We're going to type that in index.html. Alright, now that we have index, we're going to go ahead and add our starting and closing HTML tags, and we're going to do a head, and then we're going to get out of that and go down and do a body of sort. Alright, so in the head we're going to have a title, so we're going to just name this Bootstrap tutorial series. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and go down a couple. I'm going to do link rel equals style sheet, because I did not mean to do that. Style. And then close that out, and then I'll do a href and assets, and then CSS, and then bootstrap.css, excuse me, and then I'm going to go ahead and close that. So that's all you have to do for that part. That's just including the style sheet. So let's go ahead and start actually learning Bootstrap here. So as you can see, we have our body all laid out like so. Now in Bootstrap there's a couple different things here. They no longer use spans of any sort, so that's kind of a little bit different and a little bit different than normal. So I want to go ahead and put in a div class of row. I'm going to be going over the grid system at the moment, and then you can go ahead and close that, and then before that, or yeah, in front of that, we can go ahead and have div class, and then this here will be your row. So you have column 1. So you have a column 1, so that would just be a one teeny tiny one, and it's actually column dash 1. We're going to do medium in this sort, and you can go ahead and name that column 1. Alright, and then we can go ahead and copy this 12 times because there are 12 columns in one page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's just go ahead and copy that part. Alright, now we can go ahead, create a new row. So you gotta do a new row in order to have more content if you're gonna be using more than one row, or more than 12 columns in one row. You have to add columns together. So the next one will be dot call, no, don't have that right plugin, but anyways, this div class equals, maybe if I can type today, holy cow. Okay, so it's gonna be call dash medium, and then we'll go ahead and do we can do yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we have column 1, then we'll do column 2, and we will have a total of, we'll name that call 2. We'll have 6 of those, so 1, 2, 3, and 3. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and do another div class. And this one here will be 3s. Almost done, actually. So div class equals call medium and then 3. Go ahead and name this call 3, and then we can paste that one 4 times, and we can do one more row here. So div class equals row, and close that, and then do div class equals call medium 4, and close that, and then we can go ahead, and name that call 4, and we need 3 of those, so or 2 more. Alright, and then div class 5 will not work, but we can do a 6, and that will be actually the last one we can do. Now 5 will not work, doing how I'm doing, I'm just splitting these up in half. So div class equals call medium and then 6, and we can have 2 of these, so call 6 and copy. Alright, now let's go ahead and do a live preview of this. In order to do that, you want to just press this little lightning bolt up here in the top right, so press live preview and press OK. You will have to make sure you do have Google Chrome installed on your computer, so the only way it will work. And we do have an issue here, as we can see, because it's not actually properly working, which is fine. We just got to figure out view page source. I bet it has to do with this here. Asset CSS Bootstrap. No. Link rel style sheet. Let's go ahead and put this in a container. Div class equals container, and close that. Okay, get rid of that, and go down here, paste that, and put that over. Alright, let's try that. One more second here. Okay, we gotta actually make sure we have the core. So let's do another one of these. So link rel equals style sheet. And href, and then assets, CSS, and min. Alright, there you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to open this file directly with Google Chrome. Not Firefox, actually that works, but let's try with Google Chrome here. Alright, this actually works. Okay, so, as we can see, these work, but the text is not centered, and if it was centered, it would actually look correct. So let's go ahead and actually center the text there. So I want to go ahead and just add a comment here, or in the container, just for time being. I'm just going to do style is equal to text, align, then center. Alright, let's try that live preview one more time here. There you go. Alright, so as you can see now, it properly displays. Oh, and then you would have your span 12. I actually forgot about that. Let's go ahead and add that real quick here. And be a span of 12 and 12. Alright, now you will see the geniusness. And that's not the right file. There you go. And it automatically added the span 12. And if you go ahead and highlight that in brackets, you'll actually see that that actually highlights. Now the reason why it's actually doing this right now, and this was the whole reason earlier, is because it does the width of the browser. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Now this whole area here is pretty cool, because then you can actually go ahead and show what you want to display on mobile devices. So let's say we are at this size right here, so we can go ahead and add column. So we'll just name column 1 XS, and we'll go ahead and change this here to XS, so that means extra small, and we're going to change all these to extra small, and we'll see how that works. Now it should work. And I don't know why I'm doing this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Speed up this process. Alright, see, now you can actually see, let's get rid of that excess. Now you can see that these will display on mobile devices too, and then as you get bigger, they're still the same. So, say if you have something that you don't want to display on a non-mobile device, you can go ahead and minimize this, maybe. Okay, so if you have something that you don't want to display on a mobile device, you can just go ahead and hide it with that. And that's a little bit more, you cannot actually do that with using a class. It's still going to display no matter what, it's just going to be a different kind of displayment, if you will. So let's go ahead real quick and undo all these and see if it actually changed anything. And it shouldn't. No, it didn't. Okay, so everything is still the same. Extra small just means it's going to correctly show the content. It will go ahead and still show it on mobile devices. It will just squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Then it'll start word wrapping it. So that's good. That's exactly what we wanted to see for that. And that will go ahead and work for all these. You can go ahead and put extra small for all these, and you can also do it like this. So let's just do this for here. We can also go right next to it and put excess, and then you can go ahead and copy these throughout. So just like that, we can still see we're still using column medium, but we're also using column extra small. So it will work out with the browser that you are using, and it's the screen size you are using. And that there's the wrong file. But anyways, yeah, as you can see. So that's what's really nice about the column system, and I think that's all I'm going to have in this tutorial. So that's basically a quick step of what we're doing right now, or what I'm telling you right now. So that's really easy to use, and this actually looks like this will work out better for the next tutorial. Just go ahead and have them like this. But yes, okay, so thank you for watching this. This is the first part of the Bootstrap tutorial series, and thank you for watching.